type of phone is it?
It's not a phone, it's like a word.
I feel like we should be in the sun ring shadow.
Word. It's recording.
We're obviously synchronized feet and dancers. This can be the beginning. Hey, I like your shoes.
Thanks, they're really lightweight. I don't know, there's this like new craze going around called like the minimalist running shoe craze.
Really? Is it a craze?
Yeah. So like, you wanna ask me a question, Alexandra?
Why do people like minimalist running shoes as opposed to normal running shoes?
I don't know. Maybe
we should make a video to find out.
Maybe we should. One. We think that humans, we weren't born with running shoes, so obviously we're able to do the activities that are necessary in our lives without them.
Points of why people believe that minimalist running shoes are better is because we were born, like humans were born without wearing running shoes, so obviously our bodies have to be built in order to endure like running after stuff. In a published paper called Nature, a doctor named Daniel Lieberman, he and his coworkers wrote that, and I quote, that people have been running barefoot for millions of years, but that the modern running shoe wasn't invented until the 1970s. So basically, we were built to withstand the endurance that our feet are put through without the need for running shoes.
In the book Born to Run, Christopher noted that the Tarahumaras ran with lace-up sandals with low injury rates, which promoted the idea of the low minimalist running shoes because they always had.
Okay, point number 2. Minimalist running shoes affect the way you strike your foot, making you go faster. In the 1970s and 1980s, there were strike tests to see where the foot hits the ground the most, and it was basically in the heel and the forefoot, and then that made it so that people, shoe manufacturers, they made shoes that reduce the stress on those places. With normal training shoes, people strike their heel the most, and that slows you down. So basically, in races, we wear shoes that have basically no heel support or like arch support or anything, so that it promotes us a forward direction on our toes.
Scientist named Benno, and he discovered that when you're running with minimalist shoes, your oxygen consumption decreases 4% to 5%, and that is because when you're wearing heavier shoes, the need for more energy also increases, which makes you have to breathe harder in order to get oxygen pumping through your veins in order to like keep your muscles moving.
But you can only go lightweight to a point, and then the shoes don't do their jobs and they don't absorb enough energy. Third point, wearing minimalist running shoes shows significantly less injuries than not.
Most people who wear traditional running shoes strike on their heel, which causes more injuries. Striking on your heel causes a lot more injuries because it puts a lot more stress on your joints, which cause a lot of
injuries.
Just jump into running with minimalist running shoes because our bodies are accustomed to running with heavyweight cushioned shoes, and we can't just go from all of the extra. But minimalist running shoes are only good if you slowly get accustomed to them. You can't just go from wearing really high cushioned performance shoes to minimalist shoes.
People prefer to wear racing flats when they're racing, which is the same concept as minimalist running shoes because they have a lot less cushion, which is a lot less weight, so you're able to go faster.
And minimalist shoes also help you propel your body forward instead of absorbing the shock that you're putting on
your feet. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, Redwood! Woo! Oh, okay, but this doesn't mean that you should go run in Converse because that doesn't provide good arch support for your feet, so you're just pounding down on your feet and that really doesn't help. It just weakens your feet and further injures them.
Okay, look at that.
You're not recording. Oh yeah.
Running shoes to minimalist running shoes, you can obviously see that these carry a lot more cushion, which is a lot more weight.
Only if you were training with running shoes before. I mean, minimalist shoes are only good for you if you've been training like that for a really long time, not if you just got into the swing of things, because then it'll be a really drastic change and screw up your feet.
That's a bad word.
It's a wrap.